Hello again, comic book fans, comic book lovers. I'm Wild Bill from Comic Book Geezers. Welcome back to another episode, and my partner in crime, as always, right here, the creator of the show.
Pete, how's everybody doing? Welcome to our Kull show, which we've been wanting to do for a while. We know how much you guys...
Kull the Conqueror.
Yeah, we know how much you guys love, like the Conan stuff, and this is another Robert
Hack and slash
Howard.
barbarian stuff. This is Kull the Conqueror. He first appeared in Creatures on the Loose. Pete's got this copy.
1971. It's a very short... like maybe 7-page story here in Creatures on the Loose, drawn by Bernie Wrightson, kind of introducing the character.
Is that number 10?
Number 10 to the Marvel Universe, right? It kind of caught on because, of course, Conan, the other Robert E. Howard creation, was very popular at the time. Kull actually debuted in print publication back in the 30s before Conan, kind of the precursor. So basically a little bit of history. So Kull, as a child, was raised... of Atlantis, raised by tigers and wolves, right? And actually then adopted fully by the Atlanteans, then cast out of the island of Atlantis. He wound up becoming the king of Lemuria, okay? King Kull. And a very cool character. Again, if you like the kind of barbarian and sword and sorcery stuff with lots of creatures and monsters and wizards and all that kind of nonsense, great stories here. So debuts in here, and then they decide to give him his own book shortly thereafter.
This is 1971, issue number 1, June of 71.
So you'll see the tiger in the background. Again, he was raised by tigers, so he's got this kind of like those are his like kind of gods to him. Okay.
Issue number 2. And this is September. So this was coming out 3 months later.
Drawn by the Severin siblings, so Johnny and Marie.
Okay.
So, and they did most of the early issues of Kull, did a very fine job on them. But weird as it was, first 2 issues did fairly well at the newsstands, right? But the industry at the time was experiencing a paper shortage. So Marvel decided to cut back on a number of titles, including Kull. People were kind of upset by that, right?
Nothing else to show you.
Nothing else to show you, right? But a year later, they decided to then continue with the story left off after issue 2 in an issue of Monsters of the Prowl.
Makes no sense whatsoever, but we got to put them somewhere. We got nothing for this book, but it is a great cover.
It is a great cover.
So now they
takes up the whole book, too.
And they plug him. Hey, he's back.
So then they decide, again, this is a year later, they decide, all right, well, this obviously got a lot of,
attention.
And they said,
why don't we go and continue at issue 3?
Let's go resurrect him. So here we go. Kull is back on the newsstands.
So September of 1971, now we're at June 72.
72.
And here's issue 3.
And he's back.
So it took him a whole year to come between issue 2 and issue 3.
Same artist team.
Actually, since issue 1, right? June, September, then June again.
As you can see, this is Marie Severin. Unmistakable.
She's an awesome artist,
Really
good
job
job.
here.
Detail on those monsters.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of monsters in these books.
Yeah.
A lot of,
really good stuff.
And most of the stories follow a lot of the original Howard stories, which is really cool.
The action, that's
a great
And and if you read these, he's just like Conan. It's almost like they're twins. I think Robert E. Howard basically created the same character twice.
Right, but different in certain ways. So Kull was not the big boozer that Conan was. He also wasn't the big womanizer that Conan was, and probably a little shorter in stature.
Okay,
right, but a lot of similarities.
Yeah. You would think you would think that looks like Conan.
Yeah.
But Conan usually doesn't wear a cape, but that looks so much like Conan.
Very similar to the Barry Windsor Smith Conan, right? Maybe not so much a John Buscema Conan, but yeah, definitely. I think
I like his socks.
Yeah.
His shin guards, actually.
That's a good issue right there.
This is cool. Yeah, this is a great fight, too, when he has to fight this monster.
Yeah.
This is definitely cool. This was a good issue. I just got this last year. I got it.
I like that one, too, a lot. Number 7.
Again. And then this was my first one in my collection.
Yeah, it's a good one, too.
I got this from our buddy Eric. He doesn't sell comics anymore.
A little werewolf creature. Actually, kind of a sad story, too. And another one.
Eric? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Eric, stop selling comics. That is a pretty sad story.
But again, if you follow like some werewolf films and stuff, usually the folks who are had the lycanthropy and live this life as a werewolf, they don't want to be a werewolf. They hate the fact they have
Kill
this affliction.
Me now.
So this character, no different, is basically goes to Kull and say, hey, do me a favor.
Take me
and
out.
This. I can't do this anymore. You know, I hate this.
Or I'm
thing
going to
right
eat
now.
you.
Yeah, it basically, yeah.
The first Kull in my collection.
Good one.
Got this one from Eric also.
I mean, look at that battle cover, right?
Yeah.
Attention
I mean,
to
just
detail.
the colors pop, man, you know? So, interesting covers, man. You know, a lot of action, which is what comic books are all about, you know? So that's why we bring them to you.
Another great one.
I like this little fiery aura
Yeah.
around this monster with his 3 gnarly claws up top. Definitely cool.
So right around this time, the artist team of the Severance siblings decide that they have too much going on with other books, so in comes Mr. Mike Plug to fill in the gap, and pretty good results, I think. I mean, even though Mike was a better artist for the horror and monster characters like, you know, Frankenstein and Man-Thing and
Ghost Rider.
Werewolf by Night and Ghost Rider, I thought he did a fine job, and that's a great cover. And all these
him
next
on the
couple
cover?
issues, yeah, that's him. All these next few issues are all, and here we haven't really talked about him yet, but the #1 nemesis to Kull is Thulsa Doom.
You'll never see us do a top 5 villains for this character.
You got one, that's it. The entire series,
It's not
one.
necessary, man. So, Thulsa Doom,
Yeah.
who does show up in some King Conans.
Yeah. This is a great cover.
Yeah, this is like probably the hottest cover of Kull out of the whole collection that I have. I had the first 18 issues.
Great job, Mike Plug, on that cover.
Yeah, I had to draw the line somewhere. I was just talking to Pete about this. You know, I'm running out of room for my comics, even though I want to keep buying, but space is an issue.
That's right.
This is issue 14.
14.
Got to thank my buddy Kirk for this one. I found this one for $1 for me. And thank you, Kirk.
So this is the last issue before another hiatus. Okay, so this is the last issue that Mike Plug draws. The book goes on hiatus again. It wasn't quite as lengthy as the last time.
Well, this is August
August.
to August. So yeah, you were saying not quite as lengthy.
That doesn't make any
Okay,
sense.
well, we went from issue 2. We went 9 months, right? From issue 2 to now 12 months.
Yeah,
From 2 to 3.
I could have sworn everyone there was a little bit of a break, but a total overhaul of the writing and art team for this particular issue.
You can
here.
see it.
Yeah, totally.
Right there.
But pretty good stuff though.
But it gets better.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This
That's
is-
a real good one.
This is good.
Yeah,
Number 17.
the Kraken.
And the last of mine looked like an octopus, but it is the Kraken.
Kraken. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kraken has taken on many different forms over the years.
I thought it was black. It was a black monster. Anyway,
I've seen a lot of different forms.
Colors.
Yeah.
giant ants.
Yep.
This is number 18. This is the last of my Kull collection. I forgot how far he went. What are you going to the 30s?
Yeah,
High 20s?
29.
So it's close.
So here we got number 19.
Let's
okay.
see.
This is a Sheminon. This is a pretty cool villain right here.
Oh, wow.
But it's kind of like made of glass almost, or it's crystal, I should, or
Okay.
something like that. But again, one of those villains that
I like
actually,
the Fire Cat logo in the background.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. And who's responsible for that fire? Is that in the background? Oh, it's like a molten lava pit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Oh, is that the Tiger Flames of Inspiration?
Yeah.
Tiger
Yeah,
family
always
saying,
tigers.
fight on, tenacious tiger, keep going, don't quit.
That's right. Number 20.
Okay.
And these stories, the latter half of the Kull
I see
series,
more octopus tentacle.
octopus stuff. Yeah.
Or may I say Kraken.
These are very cool. These are really good stories. And the
Get
art
Kraken.
These. Here's a Gil Kane cover.
Another Kraken, oh my god.
The
A different
yeah.
color. This is a different species of Kraken.
That's right. There's many of them. Here we got the Devil Birds.
Oh,
Okay,
I like the sound of that.
22.
Devil birds.
With that horrible,
Zoom in on that.
horrible sticker up top. Look at that. And of course, the damsel in distress.
I like the sword, man. He's ready to just
Oh, yeah.
skewer that devil bird.
You're going to like this one.
Let me see. Yeah, I like the face and the fangs.
Yeah,
like,
that creature's pretty cool.
yeah, it is definitely cool.
Yeah.
We got no background art. It's all white.
I know.
That's okay.
Here we got another damsel
Another
in distress
tiger in the
and a
background.
Tiger in the background. Okay.
They're really playing this out, huh?
I know.
This looks like another Conan cover with that chicken distress.
Now here he looks a lot like Conan.
Yeah.
Big time.
Definitely.
He started to. This is a great one.
This is definitely cool.
Yeah.
This one actually Conan came in and substituted for Kull because Kull had a cold. That's cold. You don't want that. Another Kraken.
Another, yeah, right?
My God.
Crazy.
Oh no, that's supposed to be swirly little whirlpool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting dizzy.
Here we got Gashka, the giant centaur.
Gashka.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. So actually,
I don't like his name.
They send Kull to take the crown, okay, because he's got the creature's got a crown on his horn up there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. There we go.
Oh, that little circle piece.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he goes to steal the crown, and then of course for the he does, and then of course for the last 2 issues of the series, we've got to bring back the only real villain that he has,
Thulsa Doom.
Here we go again. And I will tell you, it all turns out pretty good in the end. The last couple issues are really.
I thought
really
in this series, I thought he killed Thulsa Doom off.
He does, right in here.
I thought earlier though, before they brought him back.
Oh, he dies like 3 times.
Yeah.
But
he's like an evil wizard, right?
So basically, yeah.
So that's definitely cool cover.
His demise is final in here. But notice also, too, the last bunch of issues went from Kull the Conqueror to Kull the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that started with my issue that Kirk gave me.
I think so.
Let me see. That Kirk hooked me up with. That was what, 18? No, that was 15. Yep.
Here we go.
No, 14. Nope.
So it started earlier.
13.
And
nope. 12. Nope.
Nope. It started with the Mike Plug run, basically.
Is this Plug?
Conqueror? No. Plug starts right here. Yeah, that's when it started. So it started in issue number 11 with Plug.
There you go.
And actually, I've got an issue where it doesn't say anything.
What's that?
It just says Kull.
Which one is that?
This is issue number 20.
Okay.
So it just says 20. But if you go to 21, it's back. Kull the Destroyer.
So they didn't do that. They used to experiment. Look how they used to.
Oh, here's another one that's got nothing.
It's kind of giving me like Captain America flashbacks. How they used to always change his name, the title on top.
They forgot it. So I don't know. Maybe it's because of the artwork.
The action.
Yeah,
it could be.
I don't know. But a really good series.
He was a good character. If you don't have any Kull comics and you're into barbarians and stuff like that, you get Kull, you'll like it.
Yeah, I dig it. I really enjoyed this series, actually. Yeah, a lot more than I thought I was going to.
I cut myself off at 18 for certain reasons. Space is one of the issues. But
I would recommend getting these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're really good. I was surprised.
All right.
The pressure. The pressure. Anyway, I'm Pete, guys. Thanks for watching us on this Kull the Conqueror / Destroyer episode. We enjoyed it.
And, stay tuned. We may do an episode. Somebody wants us to do an episode about famous comic book lines, and I'm into that.
I'm into that as well. So we're talking about famous comic book lines, some of our best picks for worst covers.
Yeah, that's going to be coming up. We got to do homework on that one.
Yeah, and we do.
That's down the line. That's brewing. That's a back burner. That's going to be fun. But yeah,
that'll be fun.
That's it, guys. I'm Wild Bill from Comic Book Geezers. As always, saying thank you for your views, your hits, your likes, your comments,
all that good stuff. Keep the comments coming. We love the comments.
And keep subscribing. I appreciate that. Yep. Thank you so much. That's what we're here for, showing you our books, and we love it. And we know you love comics, too. So I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for being here. We'll see you next time.
And I'm Pete. See you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.